Are you eating too much sugar and salt? We don't even think about these things, but they add sugar and salt into all of our foods. So if you're buying a package of anything, soup, sauces, whatever, they're adding sugar and salt to it. They're adding sugar and salt to your vegetables. If it's not just in the produce aisle, they're adding sugar and salt and probably oil to it. We don't need that. Why don't we need that? Well, first of all, salt makes you bloat. And so you may be thinking you've got 15 pounds to lose of fat, but really it might be 5 of water retention that you don't need to stay hydrated. You need to be drinking water to stay hydrated, but you don't need to be carrying around a ton of it in your waist, right? No, you don't. So stop eating the processed foods like we talked about, and realizing that if you consume more salt, we talked about hormones, like, oh, wow, these 2 weeks I'm always bloated. I'm always feeling like I lost my results, like nothing's happening, like I've plateaued. If you go out to eat, or you're trying to have a lot of quick fixes in 1 week, and then you feel like your results all reversed, but you still feel like you ate clean, well, you might want to really think about, like, it might be the salt. So that's one reason when we eat out and when we buy, foods that are already together, even if they look clean, that salt, it really does make you bloat. Now, sugar. People think I'm extreme and crazy for not eating any sugar. Let me, instead of telling you all about what sugar, like how it's so bad for you, which I might tell you a little bit, let me tell you what it's done for me by not eating it. By not eating sugar the last 1.5 years, I have so much more energy. Sugar feeds yeast. It feeds candida. So when you have yeast in your body, if they did a scan, they probably could see yeast, like around your chest and your belly. When you feed that yeast, you feed it with sugar, it grows. It's literally like a doughy bread ball, and it grows. Well, that makes you feel, like I said, even if it's not fat, that makes it like squishy, right? Nobody wants that. That's like that muffin top when we're trying to unfluff. So a lot of that fluff might be yeast that you're feeding with sugar. Kind of disgusting, right? Sugar also feeds cancer, and we all have cancer in our bodies. Woohoo, yeah, we do. So it just depends how much we're gonna let it grow. We wanna alkalize our body with the vegetables, with, and lots of water to purify, fiber to sweep out everything. But that sugar, it feeds the cancer and it helps it to mutate. We don't want that. So sugar, it feeds viruses as well. So by getting rid of sugar the past 1.5 years, I think that's one of the reasons that I haven't got a bunch of sinus infections. I've been feeding my body more vitamins, which vitamins and minerals, they do fight the sinus infections too. But I really believe it's by cutting the sugar out. My children, because we don't have sugar in the house, I'm not saying they never need some sugar, but we don't have it in the house. I don't bake with it or that kind of thing. They have been less hyperactive. They've been more focused on their schoolwork. So really look at how much sugar and how much salt and start reading your labels and continue to read your labels. But realize that if you feel like you're doing everything correctly, that might be one more sabotage in your face. All right, busy girls, I'll see you soon.